Dear friends, good morning. On the occasion of my visit to the United Nations, I am pleased to greet you, the men and women who are in many ways the backbone of this organization.
Especially including me and Albania here, I'm aware that I am the tallest of all of you, but I represent a country that is maybe irrelevant in this state when it comes to manpower and when it comes to military power and all this.
Women in Iceland went on strike for a day. Whether they worked at home or held professional jobs, they went on a strike. And guess what? No schools opened, no banks opened, no kids got fed. Nothing happened because nothing works when women are not at work. Nothing works. So it takes women's leadership, but also a dose of something else, disobedience. I think women are too obedient.
The short answer probably would be that all of EU and NATO are under threat if Russia's and Putin's goals and objectives will not be changed.
I want to understand, why did they fight rockets against us? What for? There was not any siege against Gaza.
With apologies to Prime Minister Erdogan.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Well, you know.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute.
But I'm going to hold you to the 1 minute, please.
Biliyorum ki sesinin bu kadar çok yüksek çıkması bir suçluluk psikolojisinin gereğidir. Benim sesim bu kadar yüksek çıkmayacak.
We are here to address the same challenges as well as in Europe. In Middle East there are certain turbulences such as in Europe, Russia's war on Ukraine and conflicts in the Middle East. So we are here to bring our partnership to the next level.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And now I knew if I had my chains that I could make those people dance and maybe they'd be happy for a while.
Sometimes public diplomacy doesn't work, but in these kind of situations, I think you have to be Finnish. Take a deep breath, take a cold bath, sauna, breathe, get back to the negotiating table. These things happen sometimes.
What's the way forward?
The way forward is to get President Zelensky and President Trump to communicate again.
Well, first of all, my background is physics. I studied physics, then energy engineering for my master and my PhD. And when I was 15 years old, that was the first time that when I was in high school, the first time that I get involved in student mobilization, the student movement.
I think this is the right time to further strengthen our economic ties. As you know, Greece has been, making I think, a rather impressive comeback economically. We've left the crisis here behind us. And I feel this is a good time to make the case also to the Canadian business community that they should take a good look at Greece and consider deploying capital there.
Hungary is the only country in Europe which member of Turkish Council. The Turkish Council is a group for Turkish language-based societies, and Hungary is invited as observer, so we are part of the Middle Asian political life.
Well, I think that Europe has to control its border, its external borders, and I do agree with whatever helps to control illegal migration and help legal migration, and it regards different instruments that we need.
those from the north who always assume where BBC comes from, who always think they are the face of values, the rest have to follow. It's a big mistake. It's not true. We have values too. We here in Rwanda, in Africa, we do. No question about it.
It's, you know, now when I said that he's sick, I think that he's not crazy. Yes, you understand. So he's dangerous. And це набагато страшніше. Розумієте? Тобто він не зупиниться.
Our United Nations is facing a crisis that strikes at its very legitimacy and threatens a collapse of global trust and moral authority. The UN is under attack, literally and figuratively. For nearly a year, the sky blue flag flying over UN shelters and schools in Gaza has been powerless to protect innocent civilians from Israeli military bombardment.
We must understand the fundamental root cause of the problem, that people, their houses, their belongings, their dignity cannot be plundered, and if we can't resolve, they will resolve it. Do I then condone killings of children and women? No, I don't. By any party or by any quarters. And that is consistent policy. But what I reject strongly is this narrative, this obsession, as if the entire problem begins and ends with the 7th of October.
Despite the current trends, negative predictions, and efforts by our opponents, we again won the elections to the European Parliament. And don't let anyone tell you that those who won are losers, which is what our competitors and, unfortunately, our malcontents like to repeat.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Prime Minister, and please let's take our seats. Your Excellency, Raila Amolo Odinga, Prime Minister of Kenya and party leader of my former party.
Israel's genocidal war in Gaza, a dangerous conflict in Ukraine, destructive conflicts across Africa and Asia, rising geopolitical tensions, resurging terrorism, galloping poverty.
Azerbaijan is a country where East and West, North and South meet, and this is not only about geography. We can build political, cultural, energy, trade, transportation bridges between different international actors. Mega projects initiated by Azerbaijan already changed the energy and transportation